At the church. And once again, the church is located at? Between Van Kirk and the State Farm?
Right.
On
Okay.
Master Street. Yeah.
On Master Street in Corbin. Now, what is some things that maybe that you're in need of right now? Could you use some more canned goods or anything like that?
If we could, yes, we can always use canned food. We like to put in the emergency order, we like to put something green, like green beans or peas or something like that, and something starchy like potatoes or corn. One thing that makes a very good thing for emergency bags is a box of spaghetti and a thing of spaghetti sauce, because that makes a really good meal for the whole family. Pinto beans, things of that sort are good.
Right. So no perishable items, none.
It's best, well, of course, you know, if it's on food pantry day, we have people who do bring us milk and eggs sometimes, and we can give those out on that day. But to be sure that we can really use your item, it would be good to have non-perishable.
Right. What about bread items, like on the day of distributing, if they want to bring some bread or something?
That would be great. We can always use it. We've been very, very fortunate that Kroger helps us. They donate bread to us and meat that's getting ready to go out of date. We put it immediately in the freezer, and so that keeps it, and we can use it. But we can always use more bread.
That is such a blessing, and you know, I can't be thankful enough for helping out people and being a light to people. You see, that's showing great love when you take the time out of your life and say, I want to touch somebody else's life, you know. And I'm sure that one or two people just can't keep this program going.
No.
It takes a lot of people to get involved in this.
It does, and the backpack program always needs people to help. We pack the bags on Monday nights at 6 at the brick house on First Street next to First Christian Church.
Okay.
We can always use help packing those bags. And of course, we always need money, because when you're doing 750 bags a week, it's a huge expense. And we get all of our supplies from God's Pantry, and a lot from Kroger's, and a lot from the Christian Appalachian Project, from CAPS.
What's some items that go into for the kids?
Every bag has, just as a general rule, applesauce, pudding, ramen noodles, Pop-Tarts, a single serving cereal, a single serving of oatmeal, instant oatmeal, cookies, crackers, you know, just about anything we can get, and usually a bottle of some kind of vitamin water, the flavored vitamin water.
Oh.
So the bags have 10 to 15 items in each one of them.
That is such a blessing. I mean, people don't realize the amount of kids that are getting these backpacks either.
Right.
So there's a lot of kids getting these.
It's amazing how many kids in our area are below poverty level or on free lunches at school, and that their families maybe just don't allot food for them on the weekends because they get free breakfast and lunch at school.
Right.
And maybe their families don't have food on the weekends. But we try to make sure that the kids do.
Exactly. You hear these horror stories about kids going without meals for 2 or 3 days, and that's horror to me, because you know, people take so much for granted, that we've got a good home, good clothing, plenty to eat, and you know, all the necessities of life. But what about these people that don't? What about elderly men and women that's sitting there and they haven't got a full cupboard, and they haven't got a full refrigerator or cabinet shelf there? We need to reach into our compassion and say, what can I do for somebody else?
Right.
And not just around the holiday time, not just around Thanksgiving or Christmas or times like that. We need to be that way all the time.
Absolutely, because this is an ongoing problem. It doesn't just happen during the holidays.
No.
Right.